And we are back, and this is why I love doing YouTube. This is a sick video. If you can't tell by now, if you didn't read the title, this is what we call a sneaker battle. But before we get started, my name is Little Peso, and I'm not a sneakerhead. I'm a regular dude that loves sneakers, that makes reviews for you. If that sounds good, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. So here's the thing, and maybe if you're watching this channel, you're like me, just a regular guy, girl who loves sneakers, but who's not into the crazy details and nuances and all that stuff. I've been trying to educate myself a little bit, and I use that word educate loosely. Anyway, one of the things I never really understood is like, what was the difference between these, and these? The AF ones, the Jordan ones, and the Dunks. I'd be like, dudes walking down the streets goes, oh, those Dunks are crazy. Like, ain't those AirForces? Aren't those Jordans? Nah, but there's differences and nuances in the detail. I still don't really get it, but I kind of see it. I think I did a Jordan versus Dunk video where I kind of broke down some of the differences that I was seeing, but they're effectively the same shoe. But we're gonna do this sneaker battle. I had these Sirens, which were crazy. These golden rods just came in. Actually had them before they dropped. I didn't even realize that. And then these AF1s, I don't know, I'm like struggling if I'm gonna keep them or not. You could tell two are not like, or one is not like the others, right? That's a 12. This is like a 7.5. This, I don't even know. This actually this is a 12 in women's. I don't know if you remember that video. I was gassed. Like, yo, these are my size. Anyway, so let's get into the sneaker battle. First of all, these are super exclusive. Actually, these first two are super exclusives. These are golden rods, and these are fire. They dropped, I guess, a couple weeks ago, December 16th. Colorway is black, golden rod, and white. As you can see, midsole white with the outsole being yellow. You know I love when Nike does this because this is great for wearability. You know, most of my sneakers I keep for years on end, so I keep them clean, take care of them. But when they do this, this is beautiful for you. Color blocking on this is sexy, and I can see these are a bit deeper yellow in person. The light is shining on these, so they, I guess just in angles, you can really get a good sense of what the color is, but when I turn it a little bit, it gets a little brighter. So these are, it's hard to describe. The golden rod is like a very light orangey, it reminds me of sherbet, but beautiful. They don't come with extra laces, but I don't think they need to. I think the color blocking and lace setup is beautiful. Toe box on this is beautiful. This leather is amazing. I mean, just all around beautiful. Retail on these was $100. I paid $140 for them, not realizing. I mean, that's cool because they weren't even out when I got them. I copped them like late November, I guess, but you know, well worth it. So anyway, I paid a little premium on these. So we go next to Jordan ones, right? Oh, one thing I didn't hit you up with is the heel, right? Because that's one of the nuances between the Dunks, Jordans, and AF1s is the heels. As you can see here, the midsole is a little bit different on these. So these Sirens, these straight fire, I think I copped these on the same day as I copped the Dunk, so it was late November. But these actually didn't come out this year. These came out last year. So that's what I thought I was doing when I copped these. I was copping some old Dunks, but apparently not. So these came out last year. I got a decent deal on them. Ended up paying $90 for them, which is apparently what their retail is. So it's a good deal. These are fire. My sister loves these, but I didn't get them in her size. I don't even know. Oh yeah, this is a 12 in women, so this is not gonna fit her. I mean, just all around matching laces. I love the tongue. This probably says, yeah, 2-3 back there. You can't see that the way it's laced up. Outsole, beautiful colorway on this. I'm forgetting that. Siren red, black, white, university gold. You see the university gold here and here on the insole, and you see the lining is also black. This is just a beautiful, beautiful colorway. It's a delicate mix of colors. Color blocking is solid. You know, I also got to think for these stars. Beautiful. Just a very tiny detail on a sneaker. Valuable for multiple uses, but I just like the way that they look. Amazing sneaker on these. Look at the heel. It says Air Jordan. Air Jordan, not Ear Jordan. Don't mind me. Anyway, all right, front to back. Air Force Ones. Now listen, iconic, beautiful. You gotta love an Air Force One. This is not your standard. You know that like maybe like a month ago, me and my sister got matching triple blacks. Those are fire. I still need to pick up some triple whites. I copped some for my nephew, but didn't get any for myself. I saw these, I wanted to do a sneaker battle, and everybody knows there's a shortage of Air Force Ones right now. So these were the only ones that I could cop that were in my size. I'm trying to like get them in my size. Maybe I'll keep these. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these. I actually saw somebody in the street in these and they look decent. Something about the midsole, they feel kind of big to me, like in the back, like it's like chunky, almost like a woman's shoe. And actually, I wonder if these are women's. Anyway, unimportant, but these have, and I want to say tumbled leather, but the way they describe it, I believe is pebbled leather. And I don't know what the difference between tumbled leather and pebbled leather is. And I don't know if I'm just an idiot and calls it tumbled leather when it should be pebbled leather. I just heard some other sneakerhead talking about tumbled leather, so that's what you get when you come to me, man. I'm just going with it. And you know, these are a nice shoe. You know, I gotta think about it a little bit whether I'm keeping these or not, keep them in my collection. You know, anyway, I think they're solid. The heel, Nike Air on the back, that's cool. But you know, this is solid. You know, it's black and white, so it goes with a lot. But you know, I don't know. I think the decision on this is going to be driven by wearability, and these aren't the most wearable. So that's what I got to think about. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3 sneakers: Dunks, Jordan 1s, Air Force 1s. Which do you think wins? So let me think about this, right? So on a wearability scale, you know, I guess I'm gonna have to go with the Air Force Ones. Although, like, I wouldn't necessarily bang these all the time. Of the 3, I think these have the most wearability. Like, if we wanna go just straight fire, like, what's the straight fire? I don't even wanna say it, but I have to. It's a tie. Yo, these both are insane. Colorways, just sick. They make me sick to my stomach. Both of these are fire. So like, which one is fire? Both, right? We want to talk about quality. Now, I'm just gonna say, like, you know, it's Nike, so it's whatever. They've been stepping their game up over the last several years. But I'm gonna have to go with the sneaker that has tumbled leather. I don't know if tumbled leather is important or if it means anything, but you know, when I see that, it feels like it costs a couple extra dollars to put that together. So I'm going to give it to these, right? And we're going to talk about value. I mean, at the end of the day, I copped these early, so I'm not going to negate that. But these were $90, right? These were $90, but they're women's, so they would have been more if they were men's. And these were way over retail because I got them early. You know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say the best deal here is gonna be here because I'm gonna wear these a lot. They're retail, they're under $100. Now, I could argue these were the best because I'm copping them early. I got the exclusive, but they ain't my size and I ain't a hype beast anyway, so that's out. What are we thinking about? Comfort, you know, I don't even know. It's been so long since I've worn AF ones. Jordan ones are solid. I've never worn a pair of Dunks, so I can't even tell you. So I'm gonna have to go with the Jordan ones on the comfort. And I'm trying to think, how else can I rate these? I don't know. At the end of the day, look at these. I'm gonna be just weird about how I picked the winner. Listen, drop a comment below, hit pause on this button. Let me know which one is your favorite. And so as we come back, my favorite, which one am I gonna pick? It's gotta be the goldenrods. Listen, I'm wearing these. The colorway is sick. The value is solid because I got them early, so whatever. Dumb exclusive, right? They're dumb exclusive. Everything about these feels good outside of the fact they ain't in my size. I love these. You know, what do you think? You think about the 3Ds. Which one is your favorite? The goldenrods, the siren reds, or the black and white tumbled pebble? However you think about it. Black and white AF1s. I want to know what you think. You know, it's the first 3 sneaker battle, and it was pretty fire. We had some heat in here. So drop a comment. Let me know what you think. It's your man, Little Peso, and I'm not a sneakerhead.